Hey everyone, welcome back. I am back today. You guys, I am back today with not only more red versus blue, I am back today with the season finale, the last batch for season 6. I honestly after last time, and I'm afraid almost to put this into the universe right now, but after last time, I honestly do not see what more could happen that would blow my mind. I'm afraid to even say it. I know I'm going to really, really, really regret those words by the end of this reaction. But at this point in time, I honest to God cannot see, like, how can you get a bigger twist than that? You know, here I thought the twist was going to be that none of it was real. And even like the version of that it ended up being was like not even close. So I will briefly get into all of my lingering thoughts and things that you guys brought to my attention and everything. We do have a few orders of business before we get into my rant and the reaction itself. First off, as I record this today and as it, yeah, it's going up today, as it first comes out on Patreon, it is a very, very special birthday today. Some of you have heard me talk about Tyler on these videos. Tyler puts together the playlist, and not just a playlist, but like an entire like episode list and batches, of like what order to watch or how many to watch, you know, for every single season, every mini series, does it weeks in advance, like completely keeps the red versus blue train going here, with keeping it organized and everything. And today happens to be Tyler's birthday. So I would like to wish you a very happy birthday, Tyler. Everyone, please join me in wishing Tyler the happiest of birthdays. I know a lot of you were really happy with, the particular order in which I watched this season in particular, with ending off on chapter 16, I guess, last time. And that was, I don't plan any of that. That was all Tyler. So thank you, Tyler, and have an awesome birthday. Yay. Yay, Tyler. I won't sing because nobody wants that, but I will clap. I will applaud. So yes, so couple of housekeeping things that are less festive, but I did want to get out of the way. I will try to get this sound as much out of the video as possible, but I did have to turn on my fan today. It is super hot outside. It's muggy. Like, it's just muggy as heck outside. And I'm in an attic and there's like no airflow during the reactions because I have to close the windows because people like to just like tend to their lawns during my reaction. It's a thing. I don't know why. But yes, I had to turn the fan on. Sorry for the noise. I will try to like clean up the audio as much as possible. And also I have a new chair. I don't know if you guys noticed. It does cover a lot of my background, but it is super comfy. If I look loungy during the reaction, don't worry. I'm still super on edge. It's just my nice little neck pillow. So, all right. So I think that covers about all of it, except that, you know, I have to say, if you are joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I'm sending out those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes today, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So I think the obvious takeaway from last batch of episodes was that Church is the alpha. I did not see it coming, but it makes so much sense. And you guys were bringing some things to my attention, like in the comments, and I'm like, that makes so much sense now. For one thing, their actual outpost was called Alpha. And I'm like, I don't know how I never picked up on that. It's one of those things that's a huge context clue, but I feel like I just never took note of it because I didn't know it was of any importance. I don't know if that makes any sense. But there's just a whole bunch of like hints along the way. A lot of the weird stuff is always, I mean, weird stuff happens to all of them, don't get me wrong, but a lot of the most bizarre stuff, like the time travel stuff, of course, we know that ended up being Wyoming, but also Gamma, who now we know that Gamma is his deceit, Gamma Gary. So his deceit was like, his own sense of deceit was deceiving him. It's messed up on a lot of levels. But like a lot of the bizarre stuff, like becoming a ghost and all this stuff, the stuff that like does not fit, and the more realistic world that we're building here, a lot of it was all centered around church. And there's a whole bunch of things. Like, you guys were just sending me all kinds of like interesting factoids that just are really, really fun and make a lot more sense in light of what we know now. So there are still a few AIs that we like don't really know much about, but we know about quite a few of them now. One thing I was a little confused on last time, I was like, wait, like do they all know that like he's the alpha? Which, yeah, obviously they know he's the alpha. They're the ones who placed him at Blood Gulch to like protect him and everything. But I'm like, I feel like wouldn't that make him like, why would you put him in the field, you know? And he wasn't exactly, he was in a training outpost, now we know that. But, you know, why wouldn't you like put him away with the other AIs? But the thing is, you're also, if you're put away, you're also kind of like a sitting duck. Like, that's the first place that someone would look, you know what I mean? So I guess the whole thing does kind of make sense. But just having it all laid out there by Wash, that was so, it was just such a great reveal. It was so well done, and it blew my mind. I really honestly don't know how they're going to top it. And we still have the finale, and you guys are telling me the finale is phenomenal. You will lose your mind. And I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, I know it's going to be awesome, but like, what could they possibly put? And I know, like, by the end of the reaction, I'm going to be like, I wish I hadn't said that out loud. I wish I hadn't put that into the universe. But, you know, we also had a lot of other great stuff. I just enjoyed so much. Like, I said this last time, and I really still feel this way, that like as the show gets more serious and complex, the comedy is even more of like a cool breeze in hell. So the comedy was just like top notch last time. Whole thing with Griff, the whole thing with Caboose coming up with the plan, just everything was working. And I think that's for the most part all I've got on my like recap. That was a long one. So guys, without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we wrap up this flippin' season of Red vs. Blue? Let's do this.
Dear Director.
Oh, that's loud.
It is now clear that your agency and its primary program, Project Freelancer, have abused the trust and freedoms that the oversight subject.
Now we're getting to it.
Your abuse of the Alpha AI will now become the subject of a criminal
investigation.
investigation.
They messed
I'm
so
sorry,
badly with poor Alpha.
But you have seen the end of my patience.
That's like practically cussing him out for this person. What do you even say to that? Just have some moments of silence. It's okay. I think some silence is due. Yeah, there's that. What do you say?
What are you finding out, Simmons?
Looks like all the blue records are here. I just don't have the access to delete them. I'm trying to work.
Oh, that's right. I thought they were
hacking the mainframe.
This isn't a mainframe system.
How about cracking it? Would cracking it work?
Cracking the mainframe.
Stop making suggestions when you have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, if you want help,
I don't want help.
Maybe you should explain what's going on, and I can make an educated suggestion.
Educated? Okay, fine.
Oh.
This computer is a dedicated interface with a highly developed security protocol. The information we are accessing is stored on a separate database with its own dedicated hardware.
Okay.
That system has its own distinct layer of security. From
That's
what I
interesting.
can
Hot mess.
verify their identities by trading randomly generated 2056-bit encryption keys.
You lost me a long time ago.
Right now. So, Griff, I'm all ears.
Yeah.
Suggestions?
Oh yeah, I've seen that before. You should try uploading a virus to the mainframe.
Jesus.
I find viruses that feature a laughing skull tend to work the best.
Shut the fuck up and let me work.
Like everything you've ever seen in a movie.
That's not the reaction I expected.
You
Oh,
should have
that's-
a computer program.
Why is that hard to believe?
How about because I'm a person? That I have been my whole life? That I have memories
Duh.
from when I'm a kid? And I don't remember being a calculator, dude.
AI are programs based on a natural human mind. You're bound to have some residual memories.
From...
Just not yours.
Oh, you're so
So there is a
full of shit.
church out there
It's not
somewhere.
hard to imagine you wouldn't.
Oh, give me a break, dude.
Okay, fine.
So that's
I
why
guess
he remembered,
being a
like...
spirit makes more sense.
Fuck yeah, it does. It's way less geeky, asshole.
A spirit.
Yeah, that's right. A ghost. Boom,
A ghost.
motherfucker.
How's your progress? Good. I'm almost in. This blinking light is really distracting me.
He's not buying it,
Hey,
you guys.
Hulk
He's
could
not
put the light out
buying
the
it.
windows in the next room. That should give us
So there
some
was a
relief.
church, though.
Simmons, if that light bothers you so much, just turn it off. Hey, I got a great idea. How about if someone else does something for once? I'm working here.
He's a little busy. Oh, Griff has to do
Hello?
stuff.
Come in, command. Do you read command? Why isn't anyone answering?
What should I say?
Who the fuck cares? Just get rid of him.
Hello. This is Command. Go ahead.
Finally! Hey, this is a distress call.
Oh, God.
Need
What?
help down here ASAP. Mayday and all that shit.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, dude. There's no one here to take your call right now.
What?
Can I take a message?
Dude, that's bullshit. You guys suck.
It's a voicemail thing
What's
all
up
over
the
again.
message, asshole? Tell them we found what we're looking for and it's under the sand. Send help now.
What?
Fuck knows. Under sand. Okay. I got it. As soon as they get back, I'll be
Or
sure
did
to
he
grab
find
them
one of
and,
the
flip it to
AIs,
them.
maybe?
Yeah, slip it to him. Bow chicka bow wow.
I had to get
Oh
it.
shit, gotta go.
Was that who
Oh,
I think it
no.
was?
Somebody here just say something.
I love that.
Just all you
We
want.
haven't gotten
That
any
doesn't change the
Tucker.
fact that I need your help to beat the meta.
Why me?
Who else, Church?
Why not Tex? She's a ghost like me. Use her.
Okay.
But she's not you. Even if I could find her, even if she's still alive, I don't think I could trust her. Tex is confusing. The director and
Confusing.
counselor always worked so closely with her. She was like their favorite.
You sound jealous. What's the matter? Daddy didn't love you
Interesting.
enough?
We were a competitive group. We had to be. She always
Makes
had
sense.
special treatment from our superiors. There has to be a reason for that. She's I don't know what she is.
What?
Okay.
You don't know something? I thought you
Yeah,
knew
I
everything.
was gonna say
No,
that's.
Church. I don't know everything.
But for him
Not
to be
going to get all the
confused on
answers you
something
want.
is.
But what I do know is that the meta and this program are an enormous danger to everyone. And we just need to do what's expected of us. Do you think you can...
Okay.
Oh, great. What is
Oh,
that?
no.
Been found out. Quick, grab
They
F.
caught us.
I'll lead us out.
Keep your head down.
Okay, but if this fucking thing sends out any more images, I'm gonna throw it in the nearest trash can. Does anyone else hear
Please
that?
don't do that.
We all hear it, Caboose.
Simmons, did you do that?
Do you
I
often
think so.
hear things like ringing in your head,
Red
sweet
guy?
love, that other people can't
White
hear?
guys are coming, and they look bad.
Really bad.
Griff,
Super
pull the
mad.
covers.
On it.
Here, I got it. This is every bit of information about the Blues and their soldiers. Can you erase it? I can. But Sarge, maybe we should think about this for a moment. What
This
happens
is
if we don't
this
get
could
the
give
Blues?
us
It
the
means
tactical
they never
advantage.
existed. But did you ever stop to think? What does it mean to be red if there is no blue?
That's the
If we
thing.
never
What do you
existed, what's the
do
point
if
in having a red army if there's no one for us to fight?
he wouldn't know what to do
Understand
with
I mean?
himself?
It's like flip sides of the same
Oh no.
coin.
Deleted the
But it
blues.
means what it's
Blues.
always meant. We rule, they suck. Don't
What are you
realize
gonna-
it, pussy.
Oh my god.
What are you gonna do with yourself
Where did he
now? Oh
go?
crap. Oh crap. Oh
You don't
crap.
think deleting him from the computer somehow altered the fabric of reality and removed him from...
Oh good.
Church always has me go before a big battle.
That's a good idea, sweetie. It's a good idea to use the battle
Did you want to
first.
finish your thought, Simmons? No, that's okay. I'm cool.
To be fair,
Come on, dude. Tell us more about the reality bending computer. I'm hanging
it's not.
on every word.
It's
wanna
not
talk
that
about
far out there. It's not that far out there, you guys.
Damn alarm off. Maybe it's one of those clap things. There we go.
I can't believe that worked. I can't believe that worked. All right, guys. So this is one thing that while I load up the next episode, I'm just going to address really quickly because I had a lot of questions last time. I'm just letting the ad play through. And there's another ad. I'll just let it play through. Okay. Hang on, don't start up yet. All right, so this is one thing that I addressed last time, and I was super confused about it at the end of my last reaction, and that was Tex. Because Church had a life before this. Now we know, okay, maybe that was implanted memories from another person. So there was an actual Church out there somewhere. Was it that Church that dated Tex? Or was it like, I still don't know. But then the whole Tex being a ghost thing should be a huge red flag, I feel like. And Wash didn't really say anything about that. He just said she was confusing. She was kind of a favorite. I mean, I don't know. Was she a favorite because they knew that whatever Church was, like, the alpha was based off of, had a prior relationship with Allison? Or, like, is it more than that? I don't know. Like, there's something not right. Like, even Wash cannot fully explain the mystery surrounding Tex. And, like, could not even really... It's interesting how he couldn't even sort of begin to address why there was a mystery. Even though, like, Church put right out there, like, she is a ghost, and we just established that we can't have ghosts. So, like, that right there is a big thing. But I don't know. There's something going on here, and I guess we'll just find out, guys. Next one. Next to last one.
Yeah, Chairman. I don't give a damn about your committee and its opinions of my
Ow!
work. Have you forgotten, sir, we were at war? A fight with an alien race for the very survival of our species?
Yeah, we're done with the kid gloves here, you guys.
It is undeniable, and may I say a fundamental quality of man.
To
that
torture
when faced with
someone?
extinction,
To torture
every
someone.
alternative is preferable.
But seriously, you tortured Alpha.
Get that door!
Still not okay.
What's the status up here? Fucked up, about to die. Simmons is a nerd. Usual.
Looks like
It's
we've got
pretty much
half
same
a
as
dozen
always.
squads out
Poor
there.
Simmons.
We know our position. We're outgunned.
So, what's the plan?
Well, we were gonna retreat down the hall until you just brought more guards up that way. So now the plan's pretty much to go down swinging. You first.
Hey Simmons, can you get back on that computer and change my affiliation from Red to Freelancer?
Traitor.
Hey, gotta go with the winner.
Can you change my job title
Ooh.
to something more important like astronaut? Oh, I know! Space Marine!
Space Marine!
This computer has
Space
all of
Marine
command records.
Caboose.
It does? Records on everybody?
Yeah, you know,
Oh.
theoretically. Nothing to see here.
Great! Now I'll show you that you're wrong.
What an excellent
But the
idea.
thing is, isn't you're
What?
technically a
What?
blue?
Trying
We
to
just
convince
deleted.
me that I'm an AI.
Huh? Why would he do that?
Because he's transparent, he can take over other people, you know, that kind of stuff.
That's because he's a ghost,
That's-
dude.
Thank you.
Well-
That's what I said. If he's a ghost, why aren't any of the other soldiers turning into ghosts?
That's
Why don't
a
we just
very
settle it?
interesting
Simmons, look me
question.
up in the database.
Yeah, I'd like to help, but we may have just kind of
Just deleted the blues.
all that stuff for the blues.
All of what stuff for the blues?
Everything.
stuff.
Didn't I tell you not to touch anything?
Yes, but you also told us to break stuff. This seemed like
And
an excellent compromise.
technically,
That's
we
fantastic. Now I
broke
can't prove him wrong,
all the
and I don't
records
get a paycheck.
on the blues.
Fucking great. Thanks, guys.
And your side never existed, which means red wins. Suck it, you non-existent losers.
Oh, nobody gives a fuck about that.
Sour grapes.
I think isn't the war over?
How can we be sure?
Maybe we should ask him something only a computer would know.
Baby, a
what?
computer would know.
9 times 8.
Oh,
72.
baby.
Oh my god, it's spread egg.
How about this? Show me some porn.
What?
What?
That's what all my computers do.
Oh, God.
Steal some music from me. Oh, or talk about politics and bore the shit out of me.
We don't have any pictures of cats in serious situations.
Because of the trauma
Cat
he's been
pictures.
through, he's not going to be able to access most of his functions. He may not
Which
even
means no
realize
cat
his full
pictures.
potential.
Not
Okay.
living up to his potential. That means Griff's computer too.
It doesn't matter.
We're
We
just
don't
full
need
of
him to
jokes
believe
today, you guys.
Until the next time we encounter the meta.
What the hell was that?
Oh, please don't be the meta.
Ask.
Oh, we said its name. Now it's here. Oh my god. Is that the meta theme that they're playing? You guys pointed that out to me.
Meta? How do you get inside the compound?
What do you mean how? It took us like 10 minutes. Not that hard.
Well,
Perfect.
Perfect. He's been following us since I found Caboose. I knew he couldn't resist getting his hands on all the stored command AIs, especially Epsilon.
You knew about this?
Knew about it. I planned on it.
oh.
Yeah, of course.
Good. Let's get it to safety. Then
Okay.
we can finish this. Once and for all.
You know, I'm starting not to trust you. What do you mean, starting to?
I mean, it was a pretty
What is this? The motor
good
pool?
plan,
Yes.
albeit a
Looks like
little
everyone is
sneaky.
outside fighting the meta. Still, be careful. Red, you grab a vehicle. Caboose. Somehow I hate to ask this, but can you drive?
Yes, but not an automatic. Only stick.
Why can't you drive?
We're in a rush. Come back to it later.
Right.
That's
Caboose,
kind of the
grab that
reverse
car.
of what I expected.
Put Epsilon in Caboose's Jeep. You guys are gonna make a break for it. Take Epsilon and turn him over to the authorities. They'll know what to
Okay.
do with him.
You're not coming?
No. Church and I are staying. Project Freelancer had one last resort failsafe.
Okay.
A high-powered EMP that can wipe out all the AI in this facility. Now that the meta is here, we have a chance to take them all out at once and put this entire project out of commission. What's an EMP? It's an electromagnetic pulse.
Yeah,
Wipes
wipes
out all
out.
circuitry and computers it touches. It will destroy the AI.
Oh, you mean an imp? Yeah.
An
Oh,
amp?
don't say.
I've never heard
Don't
anyone
say
call it an amp.
That's not how you say it.
That's how most people say it. Yep.
I've never heard anyone say
I
amp.
say it that way.
Sounds like an
Initials for
empanada.
Electromagnetic pulse. That's EMP.
Right.
EMP.
Spells imp.
This is like GIF and GIF all over again.
A vote? No. No
Guys,
vote.
we don't have
Wrong.
time.
No vote. It's EMP.
Not very democratic.
Being wrong isn't a democracy. Church and I will work our way down to the director's lab while the rest of you escape.
What if the meta follows
Okay.
us?
No chance. There's no way he can pass up all the AI in here.
It's like,
We have someone in the
yes,
car. Let's
huge
get
bait.
I'm leaving. I'm
Okay.
going with them.
What?
Wash, I don't give a shit about any of this. I hate you. I hate the freelancers. I hate everything about you guys. This isn't my fight. It's yours.
It's your
But
fight more than anyone
it's
else's.
I don't
you.
care
You're
what you
the.
say. No, it isn't.
He's not gonna.
You'll never get
He's not
another shot
buying
at
it.
fixing all of this. I know you don't believe what I've told you, but you need to ask yourself,
Yeah.
what if I'm right? If I am,
If there's
or
a
if that pans out,
chance.
not finding out will haunt you for the rest of your life.
That's right.
Not just finding out about you, but finding out about everyone close to you as well.
Right.
It's your choice. What's it going to be?
Hello, everyone.
Oh,
Now that
you're
we have
go-
our own YouTube channel, I've taken the liberty of reorganizing everything for a streamlined viewing experience. Just hit.
You know what? That was not a very nice thing to do to me there. Just cut me right off. I could totally see why Church is in denial about this. I mean, no one wants to hear that, like, nothing in your life has been real and you're just an AI. But at the same time, one thing I love is how that in the face of all of this, all our crew are, they just way more want to believe, like, he's Ghost. Makes total sense. Like, why would you question that logic? It works so perfectly because on the one hand, it stays true to the red versus blue that we all know and love, which kind of originated as more of this comedy. And it also makes a ton of sense as to why, like, this is the crew that Church Alpha was paired with or put with, you know, and put against. Like, they wouldn't question this. There's a reason this went on as long as it did. A lot of that has to do with, you know, your atmosphere. Also, we deleted the blues. I love how it just gave us a blues deleted. Like, as if you could just go in and delete, like, the entire... I mean, which they did. Somehow, I just feel like that's going to come back in a big way. I mean, not just for the obvious reasons of, like, they deleted the blues, but also, like, wouldn't it be cool if there was, like, something dire about to go down and it wouldn't work because there was no records on the blues or something? I just feel like that would be a really funny, epic way to call back to it and be like, oh my god, Sarge, like, accidentally saved the day. But now we can't verify anything on Church, although, don't you think that they would have more on him than just the blues section? Just putting it out there. But maybe not. Maybe they kept a lot of this off the record. But boy, I'll tell you what, the chairman and director are done. They are done. Like, no more, like, we've gone from passive aggressive to just straight aggressive now. And I'm sorry, but, like, I know preservation of humankind and everything, like, I'm down with that. But the way that they described, just like the way that Alpha suffered and everything, just being, like, broken apart. I don't know what Church is gonna do. I honestly don't. He seems like his mind is made up, but he seems pretty confident in everything he knows. But I wonder if he starts digging a little bit deeper, if maybe he'll find he's not that confident. I don't know. But so the plan is to get the meta, draw the meta in with all the AIs, and then just take care of it right there. Meanwhile, they're going to get Epsilon to the authorities, so I'm guessing the military? Because there was a difference between, like, the military and Project Freelancer. And that's why there's been this whole back and forth, like, debate in the letters at the beginning. So, alright, guys. Again, I don't know what could possibly top finding out the Church is the Alpha, but I am legit excited to see how they're going to wrap up this season. So, let's just get started. Last one, you guys.
To the Director of Project Freelancer, I write to inform you that by the authority of this subcommittee, officers have been dispatched to place you under arrest.
We're arresting you.
And expect your full cooperation.
Oh, I just feel like...
Congratulations are in order, I suppose. When they write the new morality protocols for dealing with AI,
they're going to be...
certain they will name entire sections of the doctrine.
Ooh.
It seems that you will earn your place in history after all.
Yeah, maybe
Dear
not.
Director.
Dear Director. Not how you thought, though.
All right,
I feel like the
stick to
director's going to be
plan.
long
Just
gone.
run. Get Epsilon out of here. Turn it
Okay.
over to the authorities the first chance you get.
Sarge, shouldn't we help him? He won't stand a chance against that thing.
We have our orders, Simmons. We
What?
have to think about the mission.
Finally, an order I want to follow. Run away and live.
If Agent Walsh wants to face him alone, that's his business.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to face him alone. It's just
No.
that some people won't help him.
That's not our business either.
Okay.
Just drive. When the EMP goes off,
You mean the imp?
stop.
No one calls it
Epsilon
an
is
M.
not far enough away.
You got
Maybe
it.
somebody does. I don't
Take
know.
care of yourself, guys. I know that's one thing you're good at.
Ooh. Okay. Everyone be safe. I'm
We'll
not...
join you as soon as you clear the gate.
Okay.
Be ready
Alright.
to move. Protect the blue
Ah.
vehicle at any cost.
Take the blues, right, yeah. We'll get right on that shit.
Here we go.
That's it. Speed the meta as far away from the base as possible.
Ooh.
Hope there's enough time.
Creepy.
He's falling for it. Gun it, Griff.
Hold on, everyone.
Oh. I'm so scared about how this is gonna go down. Ooh, the growl is like... It's not much, but it's super effective.
Agent Washington. Good to see you again.
Oh, hello. Are you somewhere nearby, counselor? Somewhere I can say hello in person?
Sorry, Agent Washington, but we were more than prepared for this eventuality. I'm afraid we will not be able to see each other in person today.
Well, then you'll excuse me if I don't stop to chat. I'm on a timetable.
There's someone else here
Please
who
be
would
safe.
like to speak with you.
Oh god.
Hello, Agent Washington.
Oh god.
The director himself. I should be honored. I should be.
Yes, I realize it has been a while since we spoke, Dave.
David.
May I call you Dave?
No, you cannot. You
No.
gave me my new name. The least you could do is use it.
I am certain you have a lot of questions, Wash.
Just one. How do I turn off this speaker?
Warning.
Wash is done. Oh, dang it.
Well, the prodigal son returns. Agent Maine, you've caused quite a few problems for us. You will not be leaving this time.
I think I've said that myself about 20 times in the last few weeks. Good luck holding him.
You would be surprised what we are capable of, even from this distance. I suggest you work with us if you expect to survive this.
I'm sorry. Did something about my actions indicate I expect to survive?
Wash, don't you dare. Don't you dare, Wash. Don't you dare go sacrificing yourself.
Clearance verified. The failsafe is now online. Awaiting
How did you get those codes?
You might be surprised what I know, Director.
Warning. This is a last resort measure. Activating the failsafe will destroy all
Guys, I'm not about to-
in this facility, including this terminal. Please confirm.
It was Epsilon. He inherited the memories, didn't he?
I've known about what you did since the moment you implanted him in me.
Well then, I am very sorry, Agent Washington. But Project Freelancer no longer has
Please
need
don't
of your
kill
services.
Wash.
Program
This would be a real.
disabled too.
No!
Agent Main.
Oh my god, no, 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 no.
Please kill
This would be a great time for Church to show up. I'm just saying this.
Alert. Incoming recovery beacon.
No!
Immediate response necessary.
Oh.
Agent Washington, I feel this is one recovery beacon you won't be responding to. Kill them, Agent Main.
This would be a great time for someone to show up.
The Alpha is not here. It has
Oh.
been moved far away.
That's all that
Attend
Main
to the
cares
matter
about at
at
this
hand.
point.
Agent Main, what the director is trying to say is we can discuss the Alpha later. What's important is that you prove that you can be trusted again.
Oh
We need to trust you before
god.
letting you meet the Alpha. Wouldn't you agree?
You know,
They're
Meta,
now they're just manipulating.
why don't you
They're
meet him
manipulating.
right now? Hi there.
Ah!
Caboose, watch out for that rock!
Whoa! Good save. I hope he's gonna be okay.
What are you doing? Why are you stopping? Move!
His body fell out.
So what?
He's gonna need it. It's just an empty shell. Now get going.
Cause he did the
Caboose, moving or we're leaving you!
oh. I guess we can always build him a new
I can
body.
see why you didn't want anyone else in your head. Pretty
Nice.
heavy stuff going on in there. think
I
you should
love
talk
that he
to a
showed up.
professional.
That's too bad. I just lost my job and we had great mental health coverage.
Oh,
Whatever you can get me.
nice.
The EMP goes off.
When it goes off, I'll be fine. It only affects computers, remember? And I am a motherfucking ghost.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh my God. He came. I'm so proud. I knew he wouldn't leave us.
We can discuss this situation in a more civilized manner.
No.
You know what? You have screwed us over for the last time. Oh, but what's gonna happen to Church? Because he's not really
You have got to
an
be
effing ghost. Everything. Oh my lord.
Shit! Stop! Go, go, go!
Oh, even there. Oh
Don't worry about
crap.
us! Okay! I'm
Okay.
scared! Watch where you're going! No!
Please don't be the end. Please don't be the end. Please don't be the end.
Dear Chairman,
Oh God, it's not the end. But what
I'm
happened?
disappointed by your decision to press charges, but I am not surprised.
He's
My
out of
only
there.
hope is that
Blood.
the courts will see the matters differently than you have.
Oh,
You see,
not worried.
I never had
apparently.
the chance to serve in battle, nor did fate provide me the opportunity to sacrifice myself for humanity as it did for so many others in the Great War.
So
Someone
you.
extremely dear to me was lost very early in my life.
Oh.
Mine has always plagued me with the question, if the choice had been placed in my hands, could I have saved her? The memory of her has haunted me.
Please tell me this is. They're not talking about who I think they're talking
More so
about.
these last few years than I could ever have imagined.
Are they talking about
But
Tex?
given the events of these past
Allison?
few weeks, I feel confident that had I been given the chance, I would have made those sacrifices myself.
Oh God, that's what this was all
had I
about.
only the chance.
I just
Was-
got word from our new command. They said that thanks to
New
our brave
command?
efforts in bringing Project Freelancer to justice, we can have full use of these former bases to continue our training exercises until such time as they need them for more official purposes.
So basically, we have
Whatever
our.
that means.
Wow, that's great news, sir.
We even got a shiny new Jeep, courtesy of the UNSC.
What happened to
Sarge, what the hell
Caboose?
shotgun, by the way?
Second, fuck!
What the hell's the UNSC?
I don't know, never heard of it. Sounds made up.
I know that you
That's the
disagree
actual
with my
military, right?
thoughts, and that others will as well.
Oh
This
no!
is
What happened to
beyond my
Caboose?
control. However, I cannot imagine that any court would be able to convict me, no matter how low their opinion of my actions might be.
What is
You
that
must
supposed to mean?
understand one basic fact for all this to make sense, my
Oh
dear
no!
friend.
Oh no! Oh no!
These AI,
What?
they all come from something. They are all based on a
I said that.
Alpha was no exception.
I
And while
said
the
that.
law has many penalties for the atrocities we inflict on others, there are no punishments for the terrors that we inflict on
ourselves.
So you send your men.
Don't tell me that's the
They
actual
won't
church.
find themselves to fight. they'll only find an old man.
Oh,
an
no.
old man tired,
No.
but satisfied he did his duty.
I don't like where this
An
is
old
going.
man weary from a mind more filled with memory than it is with hope.
Okay,
Come on!
time to see if this works.
Sincerely yours, the former director of Project Freelancer, Dr. Leonard Church.
I was wrong. I was totally wrong. I was totally wrong. They found a way to top it. They found a flippin' way to top it. You know when I start to suspect. All right, you guys. Oh my Lord, I have so much I want to say. Okay, so a little while back, I had said, what if all of the AI were based on, now I wasn't exactly right because, well, but was I right about that? Because the alpha was just one unit, but then all of the fragments, did he mean all of the fragments were based on different people? Like they had, because didn't I said this like a few episodes ago, and I'm sorry guys, I'm just so very rarely right about anything that I just have to take a moment to express my happiness over the fact that like, I said that what if all of the AI are kind of like, they couldn't reproduce even a section. I didn't say this part because I didn't know about the fragments then, but I'm saying it now. Like they could not produce the fragments without merging it with like a person, you know, like we needed a base, you know, we needed like and it seems like perhaps that was correct. And the alpha himself was based on Church, who is the flippin' director. That was a good twist. That was a good twist. Yeah, I would say they sufficiently topped themselves. So, you know, when I started to suspect that that's where it was going, aside from what I just mentioned, was when he started to say, I lost someone very dear to me a long time ago. And just that combined with the knowledge that like they treated Tex as a favorite, I'm like, don't tell me that Allison was the person who was lost. And so in other words, there probably was like a Gary then, you know, that Gamma was sort of based off of. So I think maybe that is correct then, that they were not able to fragment the alpha without basing it on other people. Because like if the AI is based off of Church, then if they're splitting it, then they have to base the fragments on like another person as well. So the Rage, they paired up with Allison. And so there probably was like a person behind all of those. And there's still a few that we don't know about either. I don't think I'm like, the way I'm phrasing it probably isn't super clear, but I think you know what I mean, that like they needed like something to bond it to, so to speak. And that's why Tex could also become a ghost, because Allison was also an AI. Like they were all AIs. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's an actual Church out there somewhere. You know, when they said that he probably just had like residual memories and everything, I'm like, oh, so like I was thinking like somewhere out there was a Church as we know him at the age that he's at. It never occurred to me until that end part that maybe there was a Church out there somewhere, but it wasn't like going to be like a clone of our Church, you know, or our Church was going to be a clone of him. Holy crap. And now we got a new, so what was Caboose doing there at the end? I have to go back and watch that. I'm so happy he's okay, but let me go back and watch that super fast. They got their new, So what happened to Tucker? What was he looking for in the sand exactly? Was that something that they had kind of like, was that something where like we kind of know the answer, it was inferred or it was said in another episode or something? Because all I could think of is we know that the Meta went after like some of the other blues and like wiped them out. But what was, I don't know. Someone might have to clarify that for me, or maybe it's something that we're going to find out later on. Oh, I knew Church would show up. And there's his body laying back there. And Caboose, like he wanted to go back for my Caboose. He wanted to go back for the body. It worked. The EMP worked. Or AMP, whatever you want to say. But I think our Church, as we know him, that was a great last line, that he's a mother effing ghost and it's not gonna matter anyway. I wish that were true. I so wish that were true. I hope there's a way to bring him back. I hope he didn't really get lost. But man, he showed up. He showed up when I knew he would. I'm like, is Wash gonna be all right? Because he got shot, but he was like, I mean, he's been shot before and he survived. He's a pretty hardy dude. David is his name. That's really cool that like I never even like knew his actual name. It's so funny because last time I was talking about how like we've never seen them. We've never but yet like we know them so well. All right, let me pop these on again really fast and just go back and see what was going on with Caboose. Because that I am kind of... So that was such a good reveal too, when he's like, yeah, no one's going to convict me because it was just, and I hate to say it, but I mean, I think it would raise a lot of questions about like what, I still think it's super wrong, even if it was like a clone, like an AI clone of him, for him to like torture the alpha. But there is that loophole of like, this was just an extension of myself. I don't know. I think like the chairman said, I think that they're going to have to like draft whole new laws based on this. All right, let me go back and do what I said I was going to do.
They'll only find an old man tired, but satisfied he did his duty.
That's crazy.
An old man weary from a mind more filled with memory than it is with hope.
Okay.
What is he doing?
Time to see if this works.
What are we... What is that we're looking at? Hang on.
Time to see if this works.
I can't tell. Can you guys tell?
Sincerely, yours.
I don't know. First I thought maybe he was doing something with the body. Like maybe he went back to the body.
Freelance.
I don't know. Maybe it's something we're not supposed to know yet. Oh, guys, what a season. I gotta tell you, I love what they have done on the show. I love the way in which they have taken everything that we loved about the show, but transitioned it into this amazing, complex thriller of kinds. And I didn't know back when I started the show, I really wasn't aware of just how seamless that transition was going to be. Because I know you guys were telling me, like, hey, it's going to get more serious, just wait and everything. And I'm like, that's awesome. But, like, I can't, like, how is that going to happen? And it really has just been it's just been so natural. They've done such a good job. But, man, the show has given me so much than I ever thought I was in for. And I just loved this season. I really feel like this season, which I know you guys had told me as well, was really, like, the turning point. It was a big turning point in the kind of tone and the direction of the show, but again, just felt very natural in the way that it did that. And managed to find a way where it all made sense too. Like, you know, there was a reason for the wacky logic and everything. And, you know, it wasn't just like, there actually is a very grounded world that this takes place in, which I did not know how they were going to reconcile those two. But man, all right, so Caboose is all right even after... Oh, is he doing something with Epsilon, maybe? Maybe he was doing something with Epsilon. Is that what he was doing? Because he had Epsilon. He drove off the cliff. I don't know. I don't know what he was doing, but he's all right. Church, fingers crossed we could get him back, and we're not just left with the Church that's the chairman. Or wait, was he the chairman? No, he was the director, right? He was the director. Oh man, you guys, what a season. I absolutely loved it. I cannot wait to see where we're going with it. You know, something tells me that now the real fun begins, you know, like the best stuff is still ahead of us. And that's what I'm really excited for, because now that they have set all of this into motion, I know we're just going to keep getting more and more like plot twists, suspense, everything. But man, I really hope we can get Church back. What a way to go out, though. That last line was everything. I'm like, Church, you're a boss. You're such a boss. I hope Wash is going to be okay, too. Oh, man. I'm just like overwhelmed. Like, my mind is racing with like, so no wonder now. Like, it makes even more sense now. It makes even more sense that they would base the Alpha on like their head guy. Oh man. And Allison, I'm guessing, is the person who is, I mean, it's pretty much obvious. Dang it, guys. Dang it. All right. I'm going to wrap it up here because I honestly, my mind is just racing right now. And I just like, I think that's as much as I can coherently state in one reaction. I do now. I do regret saying I don't know how they're going to top it. I do regret it. Guys, that was amazing. It was such a good season. I just absolutely love this tone, this direction, everything they're doing. Yet we still have our silly, funky humor, and it's awesome. I could see why so many of you are just so in love with the show, because I am now too. Like, I'm so invested. So, all right, guys. Next up, I think we have another mini series, but I have all of that info. Thanks to Tyler. Happy birthday, Tyler. So I will be back next time, and hopefully I'll be a little bit more coherent in what I want to say and just processing all of this, because that's so much. I can't believe all this happened in one season. They completely changed the direction of the show. It's incredible. So, all right, guys, I loved it. I am more invested than ever. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today, and please be sure to join me next time. I know I will need your help getting through the madness that lies ahead of us. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.